Good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you can hear next door, the furnace or something kind of pumping in there. I am up nice and early this morning because that woke me up. That's okay. Otherwise, the place has been not bad. Been a pretty good place to stay, considering my Airbnbs. Checking my hair here with you, and I'm about to head out for a nice early day sightseeing across Switzerland. Maybe we'll see some mountains today, maybe some beautiful lakes. Let's get to it. Wow, it is cold this morning, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay. I was thinking about going to the Matterhorn this morning. I'm not talking about going to Disneyland. I'm talking about seeing the actual Matterhorn. Hoping I don't see the actual Yeti while I'm there, but we'll see. It's almost a 5-hour ride from here, like 4.5, I think. But since I'm up earliest this morning, I figured this is the best day for it. Takes me down through Montreux, which I'd like to visit as well, or Montreux. So maybe I can stop off in Montreux on the way back. I think I go through Chillon or Sion. That's what I would call it, is Sion, when I look at a map. So in case you're looking at the map, it's going to be quite a day on the train. Excited to see the sights and to see the beautiful Matterhorn, hopefully today. Let's do it. And as per the usual, I'm heading straight to the train station. I'm not stopping a lot of long places along the way. And it's early, things not open. So I've got myself a breakfast smoothie, a vanilla shake here. We'll see how that is. I had one the other day, it was not great. But again, trying to have snacks on the go so I can make the most of the day too. And it's freezing, but look at the beautiful view of the mountain this morning. Any minute now, a bus should be here. We'll be on our way. It's a bit of a different route. We're gonna go to the airport to catch this one. A couple train changes, but I'm sure it'll work out. We are here at the airport train station. Looks like they've got some decent food options too, but I don't really have time today. My bus was a bit behind, so I got 4 minutes till takeoff, so let's catch a train. Good news, y'all. This one deserves a shout out. It's really, really good. Really pleased with this protein drink here as we set sail, or as we begin on the train here, start rolling. Yeah, this is all I could envision and more in a vanilla protein drink. Perfectly done. Nice job, Chiefs. And the first stop on our great train tour today is Geneva City Center. And we were coming from the airport today, so a little different. But we've made it here, which is great. And we will make our way down to Brieg, but we're getting off a little before to change trains to make it all the way down. Cool to see some of these decorations though, like look at that building right there. That's a pretty cool one as we arrive in Geneva, and we'll probably have more people show up, so we shall see. But for now, it's just me, which is nice. gentlemen, welcome to Visp. In case you are curious, here's where the trains are going from Visp, excuse me. I'm getting distracted by the announcements. Absolutely beautiful train ride so far. I'm loving seeing the sights. Again, mountains, beautiful mountains. You've got snow-capped ones, and then you get more Mediterranean and not so much snow on them. And beautiful sights across the board. Absolutely waterfront along that lake the whole time too. Trains are worth doing. Here's a quick look outside here in the city of Visp. It looks like we're German speaking again, so that is good for me. I've got myself a hot pizza type and a couple of croissant type from the Co-op Pronto right here. See if I can ask SBB a question or two before my train in 8 minutes. And here's the SBB office, I believe. So, my SBB pass will indeed get me to the town of Zermatt, and I have to look into local transport to get up the mountain. I've heard some things, I'll tell you when I get to Zermatt, but with the winter season, a lot is closed. They're also having the Olympic stuff going on out there, which is really, really cool. But we're on our train. Let's see if we can jump on board. Here it is to Zermatt. I'm looking at the screen to see, is it second class all the way down, or how does that work? Maybe I have to go to the back of the train would be better. I don't know. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to Zermatt here. We are in Zermatt. So excited to get out there and check this one out. It was a crowded train indeed, but we made it. It is snowing out there, chilly in Zermatt, in the mountains. We're taking the train through the mountains. It was pretty crazy. The lighting was a little tough on the bus, and the crowds too. So I didn't get a whole lot of great footage from in there, but it was nice to experience. But you saw the best train rides on the way down. The best video, at least, of the train rides on the way down. Now, Zermatt, home of the Matterhorn, one, I think, the largest mountain in Switzerland, one of the largest in Europe here. Home to the Matterhorn, and it is also currently home to, I think, the winter, was it Olympics, skiing Olympics? Let me double check that. Excuse me, that's the World Cup, home to the skiing World Cup, from my understanding from now. I think they're currently doing the women's one, and they've had some delays due to some weather challenges. It's foggy, misty up there, so not a lot of the transport up the mountain is running. I believe there might be one that gets you up one of the side mountains, but not sure it's worth it on a foggy day. That's kind of where we're at. But so excited to be in the home of the Matterhorn, highest mountain in Switzerland, one of the highest in Europe, I believe the second highest. Phil, would be proud. Be proud, Phil. We got our amazing sights here on our Switzerland trip. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, looking out though at the snow, I'm like, do I want to go out there? I want to at least walk to see the Matterhorn, so let's find the base of it. Start with the tourist office here, get some information. Nice they have it pretty close to the train station there, so we'll figure out the best sites. So, good news, bad news. I was advised it's probably not worth the high cost of going up the mountain, just due to the weather. And it sounds like World Cup was actually canceled due to the rain and such too, so that's tricky. She said normally you can see the Matterhorn from the village. She did give me this map and said buses around town are free. So that's nice. And so we'll see if we can at least see the town, figure out what that's all about, and try to make the most of the time we have here. See how it goes. So take a look here out at our view. Maybe I'll take a look at some of these shops. She told me the restroom's right over this way, so I'll check that out. And I'll maybe grab some snacks, maybe check out some of these gift shops, try to check out the old town. Again, I'm told the buses are free, so that's nice, and we'll see what we can find. All right, it does not seem like the buses are all that often out here, but we're gonna take a walk around, and the Matterhorn should be somewhere over this way. But if you saw those mountains behind us, or should I say if you didn't with the fog, you realize maybe we won't have the best shot. This is the one, Grot Railway. That's the one, it seems like, that's still open year-round. But again, not sure it's worth like 100 plus francs possibly in order to not see a whole lot considering the fog. So we'll take a look at some street view, maybe we'll take a look at some shops and see where it takes us. Chocolate shop looks pretty tasty in here. I don't know. Yeah, why not? I'll browse it in here. Wie geht's? Good, yeah, danke. I don't speak that much German, but that's about all I got. Thank you. All right, making our way, we got a nice little chocolate sample here, which was nice to try. Not best ever. We've had some great ones actually while we've been here, but nice to try new ones, never hurts. She also pointed out most of the town is down this way. So maybe I'll check out some of those souvenir shops and then check out the town. I like seeing some of these postcards here, so I'm gonna check this. Oh no, it's just a regular shop, not really a gift shop, but it's still nice to see. What is this with German-speaking countries hailing on me? It's hail again, it seems like. Not rain, or at least it's how it seems. It's not crazy, but it's bouncing off my hand, so I qualify that as hail. Here's a bit of our old town walk. It seems like the buses only come like every 15 or more minutes, and so I want to make the most of the time, so I'm just kind of walking it for now. I'm like, well, I could change it up from Co-op with McDonald's. Should I try? There are McDonald's here. Maybe I'll take a peek at least, because it's warmer. Got to admit, it's a pretty cool looking menu. Maybe we'll come back and get something on the way back. But for now, yeah, I think this is actually the one that seems interesting. Royal crispy onions and bacon. It's a little different. A few others, veggie paprika is interesting. Yeah, they've got some unique stuff indeed. It's really pouring down here, y'all, in this hail. That is all right. Why the heck not? Get a chance to experience it like a local. Yes, the world is waiting for us. All right, so I'm trying to take as much cover as possible, as many people are doing, so you can see it's busiest under the covers here. Oh man, trying to stay warm, see a bit. I'm not sure how much else there is to see, unfortunately. Again, just looking to get a good view of the Matterhorn from the ground level, but I'm not sure we have much of a shot. But you do get to enjoy some of these mountain sites, at least, which is nice. I'm glad we get a little something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here you are. Oh my gosh, hail's pouring down, but I wanted to share the sights with you. There's some mountains in the distance. You can see the clock, if you can see it. It's 12:37 and it's 6 degrees Celsius out here. So perfect weather for some hail, I imagine. It's starting to get a little painful. Oh my gosh, it's bouncing off of me and all that. I was told that there's a church down this way, but I'm laughing because the hail's like all over the screen and all that too. I'm gonna see if I can map it, see how much more there is to see. And I was also told there's some festivities for the World Cup, even though it was canceled. So it sounds like maybe that's what this music is coming up. That'll be cool to at least take a peek at. Church is like 3 minutes down. Walk this way. Yes, here is our World Cup party, I guess. Matterhorn, Cervino. All right, really, really cool to see this out here. It seems like, oh, he's shooting bubbles too. There's already white stuff in the air, but fair enough, thanks. They've got a couple of kiosks here as well. You can see some people hanging out here. The fan room, Grand Becca fan room. Nice to walk by this to see what they got going on. This is pretty cool, actually. It might end up getting food here later, so we'll see about that. And that being said, I'm gonna keep walking for now. There's the church. Would you look at that? Right behind the party. I like it. Check out these cute little beavers here, right behind the church as well. See if we can. I'm not sure we can get in. I love how the security outside of the church didn't know if the church was open. That's hilarious. But walked in the church here to see beautiful, absolutely beautiful architecture. You can see on different windows. You have different characters, is that the right term? Different people, different individuals they're honoring. You've got this beautiful architecture behind us here too. Nice ceiling as well. It's warm, so you get to stop off for a bit. You know, I always like looking at these beautifully done European churches. So I'm glad we checked it out. And maybe I'll grab some food from outside, maybe on the way back. All right, y'all. Really, really nice people here, security guards and all that in front of the church. You can see a bit of the Matterhorn right there. You see that? That's the fogginess we're referring to. You can see the hail going around. Maybe I'll walk a little bit further that way. You can see some of these older town style buildings. Really nice to check out this part of town, at least for a bit. Zermatt, home of the Matterhorn, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and I'm trying to move away from ladies and gentlemen. So it's y'all, my friends. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can get closer to the Matterhorn. And it is really a pouring hail, that is. Yeah, I think we're like at the end of the streets here, at least the end of the old town. I'm glad we had a chance to see kind of the party for the World Cup. That's amazing. But I think that's all the fun we're gonna have in Zermatt today. Hope we don't freeze our fingers off, kind of thing. Thanks, Zermatt. It's been fun. No worries. There was more to see while I switch hands so that whole hand can unfreeze itself. I was thinking about stopping in Montreux. Many people recommended Montreux. So on the way back, I might stop in Chillon, might stop in Montreux. We'll see what sounds good. That being said, you know, best things going. One of the best things going is the train rides. You know, I don't feel bad about coming all the way out here just because the ride is so amazing. So maybe I'll just do some train sightseeing rides as well. We'll see. All right, I got some snacks for the road here. It's a hot wine and a pasta sort of thing. We'll see if we can figure out where that's taking place. That'll be my local lunch here. All right, the woman up top, it's super funny. The woman up top told me, oh, down here, up there is the same. The guy down here says, oh no, this is not ours. But he gave me the hot wine anyways. Super nice hot wine. Keeps you warm, for sure. Let me see if I can get the pasta and then I'll probably hit the road. Although this is fun. It's nice to kind of be in the vicinity of. All right, y'all, not as travel ready of a meal as I might have hoped. A hot wine, I'm like, okay, great. They're like $2 deposit for the cup. I'm like, okay, great. Can I just keep the cup? You keep my $2? They're like, yeah. But this needs to go back, this ceramic bowl. So we'll try to stay warm and eat here. I do get some soft music in the background, so that's kind of nice. I'm gonna call this a very Swiss lunch, y'all. Outside, in the hail, under this umbrella. Eating my pasta, meat pasta with cheese. Not bad. Mulled wine is nice. I think that's mulled wine. It's hot wine, so sehr gut. But in the rain, in the hail, it's going okay. I got gloves on, so that helps. All right, I also bought a hot punch for the road. It's just fruit punch, but it's hot. I guess like apple cider, actually, hot cider. So that's nice. She gave me a chocolate as well, which was nice for trying to speak German. Und mein Deutsch ist nicht gut, but aber ist gut. So it was nice. And I thought this area was going to be super crowded over here. I thought this area was full, but it's not because it's rain and there's no umbrellas. So that's super funny. Anything with hot has my business right now. So we got the 2 hot drinks. We'll head back to the train. One last look at some of the booths and shivers. I love shivers and spirits, and we'll make our way. All right, Zermatt, one more time. Thanks to the laughs, it's been fun. It was a lot of fun, I really enjoyed it. These drinks were not bad, but it's really the heat that I wanted, so they fulfilled that value. Now I'm gonna catch the train back. It was a good time taking back on the train, y'all. Got my beverage, so I returned the bowl and got 2 francs for that refund, which was nice. This, I figure I'll spend the 2 francs, keep a souvenir, warm up a bit on the bus, although that's not hot anymore, over the fruit punches, and we'll be on our way. And take a look at this map here of the mountain, the different trains around us. Push my drinks out of the way so you can see. And we are back in Visp, our changeover destination here, as we wait for the next bus. All right, y'all, with my Visp, being the train stop, it's also the snack stop. We've got the low calories. This is from Co-op Pronto, by the way. Mango passion fruit, that's nice. And I like to try the new stuff I've never seen before. And then we have a couple of proteins here, a calzone and then a croissant. So we'll see. It's a meat croissant, by the way, as much as I could gather from the German speaking. So we'll see how they are. And the other side of Visp here, I think that's some skiing up at the top of that mountain as well. It is snow-capped. I know it's foggy, so it's hard for you to see, but the top half of it or so has some snow on it. And we're about to get blocked here by a train, the other train. But nice to see a bit of Visp before we make our way to Montreux. And we are pulling up now to Montreux. See, the sun is beginning to set out there, and right now you can't see anything. But there's still a bit of lights. We're going to walk along the lakefront if we can, see what we can see before the sun sets on us, and discover a bit of Montreux. Welcome to Montreux. They speak French here, so that doesn't help me much, but beautiful cliffside view. Let's see if we can take in some sights. Leaving the train station, I do get a nicer feel from this town than I did in Lausanne, at least right off the stop. And this way, stairs to the waterfront, and let's see if I can catch the bus to Chillon Castle. I think it's too late to go inside, but I can see the exterior at least. All right, our bus stop right there, so we'll take a quick peek down at the beautiful lakefront and the water here. Although it's chilly, it'll be nice to check this out. It looks like they're setting up shop for their own Christmas markets here too, which is nice. So I guess Geneva's a bit ahead of the curve. And you've got a nice lakefront view in the middle. Oh, right. Take a look around. Beautiful lakefront in Montreux. You know, we came here just to say we all came down to Montreux at the Lake Geneva shore. There it is. Montreux at the Lake Geneva shore. Again, setting up Christmas markets along the water, so it's a little bit harder to get that full visibility, but we can show you a bit. We can show you the parts we can squeeze in. Look at that carousel over there. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe the bus will give me a nice little overview. And ahead of us, the Grand Hotel Suisse. The bus should be here in about 2 minutes now, so I'm trying to time it nicely. A nice hotel, too. And here it is, y'all. Chateau de Chillon, right here. I'm not sure how down there we can get, so we'll see what we can do. I believe they close in, and here's another look, in less than 20 minutes. So, that's tricky. I'd love to walk kind of along the water, see some of the exterior, catch some highlights in Montreux, even though, again, it's getting dark early here. Everything closes early. It's at 5, it closes. So, nice to see a bit of it. But, it's highlights tour, really, of the both of them today. There's a few viewpoints along the way. We'll walk down closer to the chateau later, mixing up my French words with my English. But here's a viewpoint where you get to look out at some of the mountains, a different perspective on the lake. And it was really cool on the bus as well, I will say, to see some of the lakefront as we were rolling. You had some Christmas decorations. It looked like that Ferris wheel. I don't know if that Ferris wheel is always there, but it looked like that one was at least decorated for the holidays, as well as a few other really cool sights on board. Here's another look as we get closer to the water. I'm not really sure where that downward goes. And then there's up this way, around towards the castle. So we'll take a few pics of the castle before it's too late, because we're running out of time and light here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Chateau de Chillon. And there it is. Of course, we can't go without the full frontal perspective, right? So here's your full frontal of the castle, or as much of it as we can get in one shot, because it's massive. That's nice to see. Really can't go without the hat, y'all. Gotta keep that on. Once it's on, it stays on. That's the rule. So there's a sign on the front, last entry at 4, which makes sense, and a lot of people hanging out up front. I don't know if there's something going on. And then I'm gonna walk down this way to see if we can get some views of the water. Oh, look at that elk there too, from down here. Walk around this little park area while we're here. OMG, take a look at this sea level view, y'all. This water is so clear. I just kind of walked down those stairs because it was open. I'm like, oh, is this just open? I'm gonna walk in there later, whatever that might be. Maybe stairs back up. But wow, look how clear this water is. There's a nice little bridge out that way. I mean, I'm tempted to walk along that and get some pictures too. Beautiful perspective indeed. And Chillon Castle. So glad we're checking it out. All right, y'all, I am just walking along it. You know, if somebody says something, then let them say something, and I will turn around. But from here, a beautiful perspective on the castle. I don't really want to walk along the like upward slanted bridge, although I guess I could. You know what? I'm doing it now, so I may as well. A bit of altitude to get some of these photos as well. Incredible perspective indeed. Let's get some selfies. And we look, people climbing along the other bridge too. I didn't even notice that one. That is amazing. Whew, absolutely worth a stop. Montreux, Chillon Castle, just for the exterior, all we could catch today. Beautiful, certainly worth a stop indeed. And there's a light over there. I'm not sure what that's about, but cool. All right, I'm heading this way. People getting pictures from a distance with friends, so I guess I kicked off the party, which is really cool. And I'm just gonna take a closer look along this way. I will say some of these bridges make me question. I believe they said this was someone said this was the largest private residence until they opened it up, made it public, protected by the public, which is really, really cool. Get some pictures of the building here and a little bit more of this park area before we move. It's really worth a stop. All right, y'all, we have touched the castle. That actually looks kind of moldy. I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of gross. And we shall make our way upwards through that park area. Again, beautiful stop off, and glad we did. You probably noticed the mountains in the distance, but you noticed that those back there as well. There-ish. So many sights to appreciate. I cannot believe how clear this water is too. That's incredible. Must be more of the clean drinking water. Actually, it is. It's Lake Geneva, now that I think about it. The largest freshwater lake in the area. So I think they use it as a drinking source. I'm actually not sure. I know people swim in it, though, during the summertime. All right, this little up-level area, I'm really glad I caught that lower level while everyone was up here. And now I've got up here to myself while everyone is down there. Let's walk through this little archway and just enjoy some park sights. Although I guess there's not a whole lot of sights here, but more of the lake, which one can always enjoy. I really think it's all about these small stops, y'all. Chillon. Oui, s'il vous plaît. Very nice. Yes, indeed. Certainly worth a stop at Chillon. Montreux, just add it to the list. Like, you know, just even a few quick sights, preferably when it's warm. If it were warm, I'd actually walk that lakefront back to the train station, but it's just too cold for me. And it's getting dark too. If it were summertime, you'd have an extra hour, I think. But again, nice to walk a bit of it in the opposite direction from the way we're going. See the last smidgen of Chillon Park. One more thing I wanted to point out in my last few moments here sitting on the pier. If you see the clouds back there, sometimes they'll cover and sometimes they'll uncover the mountain tops. You can see cloudy or not cloudy, foggy or not foggy. Beautiful to see, it really is incredible. It is getting dark. I think it actually looks brighter to you than it does to me, which I'm glad for. But yes, I'll need to roll before long, or I'll want to roll before long. And look at where the water ends, right? Where Lake Geneva ends, with the houses draped around. It's a beautiful view, it really is. One more view on it here. A great stop and a great day indeed. More of the lakefront, circling around that way, which you may have seen from the bus. Tavern du Chateau de Chillon, which is a clever name, especially for search engines. Let's go catch our bus. And across the way, so you don't miss it, Museum Fort de Chillon. It almost looks like you can go into this cave. It really looks like you can go into the cave, although I'm not sure that's just a design piece for the front. No, I think you can actually go in there. That's amazing. And see the Fort de Chillon. That's amazing. While I stand here, it's right across from the bus stop. You can actually see a bit of it peeking out, looks like right there. So if that's the entrance right there, maybe that's where it goes. Maybe it goes up this way too, I'm not quite sure. And then there's a road up there. It's really beautiful, I gotta say. Although there have been coldness overall and some challenges, some of the most amazing sights, certainly. Love to see the Christmas decorations as well, or the holiday decorations here on the tree. As we're making our way into this train stop, they're all so different. It always takes me somewhere else on the map, but it works, I guess. Hey, and how about a night shot of Geneva Airport? Doesn't hurt. It's nice and quiet out here, which is why I chose to come back here. Thank you for helping me make it an amazing day today. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you know you loved it. And there's more coming your way. I think I already said that you know you liked it because there's more coming your way. We're not done. A few more days of grand tour, as I call it, in Switzerland, and more. Geneva day again tomorrow. I'll see you there.